Hi, welcome to a brand new video on the Target Individual Program, the Target Individual Experience. And as I didn't mean to do that, but anyway, so as again, like I've talked about using AFRIM for years now to, uh, you know, buy stuff because again, I'm on disability, so I have to be very careful in terms of budgets and stuff like that, right? So AFRIM allows me to purchase something, and I paid over a 12-month period. You know, payments as low as anywhere from uh, $10 to $30, right, a month. Okay, so I've noticed that lately, even though I've gotten approved for the pre-qualify for a certain amount, that when I try to make a purchase in AFRIM, I get this message about they're unable to verify my identity and stuff like that, right? So I finally today I said, you know what, let me go see what's going on. So I log into my AFRIM account. I think somebody who works within that company went into my account and deleted um, all of my you know my past purchases, right? That showed that I paid them off on time, some of them even earlier. Okay, and again, this is retaliation, and I'm gonna tell you guys because as I was, taking the photos to do this video, certain things were happening on Facebook. I tell you how they love to use Facebook also to try to send me subliminal messages, right? So, and again, this is for speaking out also about what they've been doing, right? It's the U.S. government and security agencies, right? Again, using also the police department to intimidate non-consensual human experimentation victim in order to silence them by threatening them with either being institutionalized, being arrested, and being and being killed or assassinated, right? So I went into my AFRIM account and I said, let me see if I can find my past loans right here. I see it says there's nothing there. All right, so then my other information was missing. My the funny thing is though, but my phone number still works, okay, but all my other information wasn't working. Email address, those things were not there at all. So they basically deleted uh, those information, right? My information. So now I can't even get a proof of loan. So I had to go and fill out this form, put my information in there, and I'll see what happens. I might even call them, okay? But this is retaliation. So as I was doing this, I see it said on my Facebook page that I had 2 notifications. When I went on Facebook, I didn't have 2 notification. All I had was 1 notification. So I'm like, okay, why does it say 2 notification on Facebook and I only had one? And the notification was that this individual, this person right here, okay, whoever this is, okay, liked a video that I shared. Okay, I didn't go into their page because I was like, you know what, yeah, this is probably because like I said, it kind of threw me off because it said 2 notification, but there's only 1 notification there. Okay, so I'm like, okay, what link did I share? So I clicked on the notification, and the link that I share was to this video, right? This video talks about uh, it says how Harvard scientist exposes CIA mind control weapons still being used today, right? Len Burr and Robert Duncan. Robert Duncan, used to work for the government, used to work for DARPA as well as the CIA, and he worked on some of these technologies, right? So he's been trying to expose stuff for years, and they basically targeted him because, again, of what he knew, what he knows. Okay, and this guy here, he started. Um, he became a target. He was I think, was he a physician or something like that? Or he was a doctor. Anyhow, so they started. So that's to tell you how they even target doctors, right? People. So again, it's not just people like me or people like USTIs who are not in those type of high profession, you know what I'm saying, like doctor, scientist, stuff like that. But it's also your regular, everyday person who, when they want to see how the technology works within the society and how they can target a person, okay, and how they can use the technology to control people or to control that individual, right? They need test subjects, okay, and that's who we are, okay. So one of the, again, so this is again retaliation because I posted this video and it seemed like a lot of people were pretty, you know, this one individual this, that says here is in the comment, okay, and I think I only had one comment, right? One comment and one share. So one person comment and one person share this video, okay. So what that tells me is that how they can use this technology, the frequency, silent sound, to stop people from looking at the video, stop people from sharing the video, and for the most part, stop people from liking the video, right? And again, this is something that I realized again that this was technology being used, and they tried to mask it with the religious aspect. This is why a large part of their foot soldiers are from religious institutions or from religious belief system. Okay, because they specifically, when they developed this technology, it was like, well, yeah, we're going to be God to them. This is who we're going to be. We're going to be God. We're going to speak to them using this technology, and they're going to think that is God speaking to them, right? But if you read your Bible, God no longer speaks to anybody. So if you think God is speaking to you, that's not God. Okay, because God don't speak to you personally like that. So when you hear these pastors say God tell them this and God tell them that, that's all bullshit. All right. For the most part, we STIs, when they send us these commands, we don't hear another person's voice because it's silent sound. We hear our own internal voice, right? That is giving us instructions. Okay. Sometimes you don't think about certain things. Sometimes what they do is what they call staring or nudging. Okay. So you might find yourself in certain situations where they'll send you a command and you might not even think about it. You could be tired. You could be, you know, you could be in a situation where you're either tired, you're either or you might be drinking or what have you. You know, they know how to use the technology to nudge you to do certain things, right? And to program you. Because I talked about how I used to get up every other Saturday, hop on a train, go to Barnes and Nobles. Why? I don't know. I used to just go look at the magazine. I would just go in there, go to the magazine section, start looking at magazines. Okay, sometimes I'd be in there for like a good, 2 3 hours. And every time I reach there and I go to the entrance to Barnes, there would be like two white guys there standing there. They give me the thumbs up, and or they'll be shaking each other's hands, you know, as I enter into the establishment. Okay, so this again, how they retaliate against whistleblowers, okay, who also target individuals. Um, this again, I'm just trying to show you guys and give you guys another example of what it is that they do and how they send you these subliminal messages. All right, so I'll speak to you guys in the next video.